I've been watching the updates. I've seen all the casting and all of that stuff. I didn't want to rush out a video for every single update. Speaking of, I'll be popping up the casting information while I talk. Also in the same vein as the Paleo Arc mod videos, I've been waiting for more information before I make the video. Also, I brought in Lady Divic to join me on this one just because we're both very excited for the film.
Hey everybody.
Okay, so back to it. All the casting is really good. These Ghosts kids gives me pause, and I'm more puzzled at why we're not just flat out getting the names from the games, and it's a big mystery. This is also assuming that they are the same kids in the first place that become the animatronics. And yes, I'm using euphemisms here. I'm not trying to tick off the algorithm. FNAF is a very dark series if you think about it for more than 5 seconds. And prior to recording here, there has been new information about a producer, more supporting roles, and a link of a possible front for the pizzeria. You know what? I'm happy to see Matthew signed on for 3 more movies, if I'm completely honest. That's amazing. Does this mean we'll get FNAF 2 and 3 in the next 10 years? Probably. I was just speaking to a Lyft driver like last week about Matthew Lillard, and I still think that he is the best choice for William Afton. Just looking at Scream alone is enough to say, okay, yeah, this guy is great. And if that doesn't convince you, then I don't know what.
Yeah, Matthew can carry the persona of a straight psychopath. He could go from sweet to insane in a second. When I found out he was the antagonist all along in Scream, it was so unexpected. But that just shows how good of an actor he is. With what I know about William Afton, from him having a passion as a child to create his own form of entertainment with animals, or animal-based characters in this situation, to going completely insane and killing children, I can definitely see Matthew filling in these shoes for the role.
Now, I know most people wanted William Dafoe. I've seen even Christian Bale or someone like that a few times. However, I doubt they could have the same energy that Matthew can bring. Stu Macher is the creepiest character in the first Scream to me.
Yeah, I was scared crapless when I saw his evil smile especially. If you've seen Scream, you know what I'm talking about.
He's a great actor, and I'm happy to see more of him. Those Scooby-Doo movies are a big part of my childhood, and seeing him in a horror film is just great.
Yep, same honestly. Probably most mid to late 90s kids' childhood.
Okay, so this is the big thing I wanted to talk about. The sign. Here's a fact about me. I'm an artist. More than just a gamer and content creator, I'm an artist of many years of my life. I retired for a while thanks to some personal drama, thanks a-hole, but this sign excited my artist mind. Now the colors and such are actually perfect. Freddy himself looks amazing, and like many others, I'm not sure about the gloves. However, I'm not going to use the fact that the gloves are there and say the whole design is terrible. It's not. Mickey Mouse, Chuck E. Cheese, they all have gloves, and this is meant to take place in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, and this screams, lol, 90s era to me. Another fact about me is I was born in the mid-90s, so Chuck E. Cheese and this style of thing is not new to me. It's exactly what I remember from a few good things in my childhood, and it's great. The flashing lights, the somewhat real take on Freddy himself, it's all great. The gradient on the letters is exactly what I thought it would be. I like it a lot. I've seen most people in redesigning the sign, and while I'm not going to show them here, I do personally think it's mean-spirited to do that. Don't get me wrong, they look amazing. However, I have to remind you that this is a film that is not taking place in the modern age. I mean, look at it this way. It's not supposed to be extravagant and all that. All you really need for a place like Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is bold and flashy colors, which is what's there in the first place. Look at Chuck E. Cheese or Disneyland. 2 different designs that accomplish the same goal. It's objectively fine. I don't think it's worth all the drama and all that came from it. It's just great. Now, the FNAF movie is finally getting off the ground, and this is exactly what I was hoping for. Everything looks good so far, and I'm excited to see what's next. And at time of writing, Matthew has just started filming yesterday, so there's that going on. You'll love to see it. I'm still paying attention to updates and such. Sheep Rampage and Johnny Blogs are the best sources of information if you want new information, lol, about the movie. Follow them if you want to know these things ahead of time, and thank you guys for listening to us ramble for 20 minutes, probably not, and we will see you all next time.
Take care, everybody.